in the quiet little town of Plainsville. It's the most wonderful time of year for these young whippersnappers, as Halloween night is finally upon us, and the hunting season is in full swing. Now, let's get a closer look at these little devils, shall we? There's adorable, reliable Jimmy, and over here we have sweet little Alice. Last, and certainly least, this frumpy stump of a nub is Richard, but his friends call him Richie, even though he's not, because he's poor.
Oh boy, gang, I can't wait to go see some spooky houses tonight.
Me too, Jimmy. I can't wait to get scared.
I can't wait to eat all the candy.
I can't wait to punch someone.
Whoa there, Richie! Now that's not a very nice thing to say. You don't want to go on time out now, do you?
Time out?
Now, children, if you don't want to end up like Richie...
Poor?
Yes. No. Well, anyway, back to the point. If you don't want to end up like Richie, you're gonna have to follow haunt etiquette.
Haunt etiquette?
Yes, haunt etiquette. You see, kids, over the years in the haunt industry, people have apparently forgotten how to act like a decent human being in public. Now, a lot of normal guests come flooding in once a year to enjoy the haunt season.
Hey, look! A bad guest!
Get him! But, unfortunately, not every guest comes in with good intentions. Right, Richie?
What? Yeah, sure. Shut up!
And we get guests like the show-off, mocking and teasing scare actors to gain popularity amongst his fellow peers. Uh-oh! And watch out for the horn dog! This succubus is usually making obscene and unwanted sexual gestures. Or the bully, always trying to punch and hurt fellow scare actors for pure sport, and often seen trying to protect his stupid, scared girlfriend who happens to be cheating on him with his best friend, Steve. And the worst of all is the Pessigast. The Pessigast is divided into two personality types. Pessigast type 1 is vacant, dull, and unimpressed, trying hard not to be frightened, as if it's a personality. And the Pessigast type 2 simply pays to be scared, but does not want to be scared. And when finally scared, this Pessigast can get pissy, aggravated, and will make demands to talk to your manager.
But why would you want to go to a haunt if you didn't want to get scared? That's just stupid.
Exactly, Jimmy. It is stupid. Fucking stupid.
Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Why, yes, Alice?
I don't want to be one of those naughty guests, especially a pessy guest.
Oh, Alice, don't worry. Just remember this one simple word if you are conflicted on how to act at a haunt. Bad!
Bad?
Yes, bad! B-A-D! Bad! B, as in boobs and butts. If they're not yours, don't touch them. Hands off, pervert! A, for assaulting actors is just asking to get your ass escorted out. Or worse. And D, just, well, don't be a dick.
Oh, I get it now. B-A-D. Don't be a bad guest. It's really easy to remember.
Yeah, bad guests are bad.
Ah, the youth of tomorrow. So, kids, you want to put your new skills to the test?
Yeah!
Wonderful! Now follow me! Well, you're in a haunted house with all the state-of-the-art technology the 50s has to offer. See? Whoa, kids! Now prepare yourself, for here comes a character. Now, what do you do?
All right, gang. What's our plan of action?
Well, Jimmy, as long as we're not bad, and we're only having fun, I guess there's only one thing we can do.
Screw this, you silly ninnies. I'm gonna punch him right where it hurts.
Richie, no!
Richard. Remember what I said happens to bad guests?
Yeah, you get kicked out?
No. Worse.
Time for you to stop being a dick.
So, good children, what do you think you learned today?
Well, Mr. Narrator, it's really not that hard to be a good person, let alone a decent one.
Correct! The hunting season can be such a magical time for so many different people and so many different reasons. It sort of makes you wonder, why would anyone go out of their way to waste their time and their money to be
Bad guess.
a bad guest? You're gosh darn tootin' right, Alice. Very good. These poor scare actors don't deserve to be abused by, well, just doing their job. Let's use a pedestrian example. Say you're working at the bank. You're humming along, singing a merry tune, doing your job, up-a-da-ba-da. I work at a bank and I love it. When all of a sudden, a pedestrian with a pessimistic attitude comes barging in and punches you square in the face. Money shot. Pun intended. You get it? Because you work at a bank. Maybe a visual representation would help. Let's take Wilson here. Wilson is a character. Wave hi to the camera, Wilson. Every single night, Wilson is subjected to slapping, kicking, nipple twisting, spitting, flashing titties,
Yay!
flashing ugly titties, flashing old ugly titties, peeing, yelling, goosing, groping, and even being knocked out. All this, children, a character can go through every night. How does that make you feel? Exactly.
Oh boy, we're back!
Hey, Richie's back too.
Gee, guys, I'm really sorry. I was being such a...
Cocksucker.
A bad guest?
Yeah, that. I guess sometimes it takes 2 bricks to the head and a giant Grim Reaper swinging you around by your testicles for you to really get a grip on.
Your balls?
What? No. Reality.
Aw, that's okay, Richie. Now that you know the rules of haunt etiquette, you should be fine.
Now that you know all there is to know about haunt etiquette, it's time to enjoy the haunted event.
Yay! Come on, guys, let's go buy our ticket.
Hey, Richie, aren't you coming?
I don't have enough money to buy a ticket.
Oh, that's right, folks. Richie is poor. I guess the lesson here is just like bad guests, life also doesn't give a shit. Better luck next time, Stubby. Still hate you. Come on, kids. Let's go off to get something. Well, folks, that's about all the time we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed our presentation. And don't worry about us being mean to Richie. We all know that little Richard is a straight white male, and despite his best efforts, will never be able to escape his fate of growing up to become a dick. Happy hauntings, everyone, and God bless America.